Like, share, subscribe, leave a comment. Thank you for all my new subscribers. Now I can finally do my yellow Beezy. So, as you all know, he was arrested the other day for MO3 Redrum. And, they gave him a $2 million bond and he got to put up property. So, apparently, he haven't been able to make the bond because he's still in there. But I thought that MO3 was really a nice guy. I was shocked when I did the research that I didn't know he had shot Beezy that many times. I think they said like 9 times or something like that. And they was going back and forth, but it's a shame that he paid Kawan White to do it. But one thing about it, when somebody go to prison and you pay them, you supposed to keep them with commissary money on the books. Make sure you find a female that might go visit him once a month. And you just said F him and left him in there. That's why he told on you. He's sitting in there doing all day. Now he got 9 years. Now you charge because you have to feed the wolves. Come here, come here, come here. You have to feed the wolves. And you just left that man and said F him. And that's why they did you the way they did. That's why he told. Now I'm trying to remember okay. Yellow Beezy was charged with capital murder in the death of rapper MO3. But TMZ, because it ain't true if it ain't on TMZ, has obtained crucial information regarding the rapper's status. Yellow Beezy is behind bars. Dallas County prosecutors allege Yellow Beezy hired Kawan White to carry out the hit on MO3 on November 11, 2020, with a firearm. Beezy, whose real name is Marquise Conway, is alleged to have either paid or promised to pay White after MO3 died. The rapper has had to fend off rumors of his involvement in the murder since it occurred. Yellow Beast said he never addressed whether he was involved because he didn't want to legitimize the MO3 rumors. Because he kept telling people, stop attaching me to all the shit because it ain't got nothing to do with me. Beezy blamed the rumors on his beef with MO3 and felt the two will always be linked in public eye. Mm. Yellow Beezy's story has not been consistent, however. He told Bootleg Kev that he never had problems with the late artist in 2023. That was a big ass impact on the whole city, Yellow Beezy said when asked about the local effects of the shooting. The rapper went as far as to say, like MO3's passing to that of Nipsey Hussle in LA. That's how it went. It always got to be some type of BS that allows people to get their flowers. The sentiment struck many as odd, given MO3 repeatedly dissed Yellow Beezy by social media and songs like Let Me Find Out. Beezy is no stranger to legal trouble. The rapper was arrested in Collin County in 2021 and charged with SA and child endangerment or abandonment. CBS News confirmed the charges against the rapper were dropped the same year. Yellow Beezy's lawyers have not commented regarding the rapper's arrest. If he is convicted of capital murder, however, he could face up to life in prison. Don't Texas got the death penalty, don't they? So this is old. Yellow Beezy's attorney responds to the lawsuit because he had a lawsuit at alleged Chris Brown concert brawl. They said that Chris Brown can throw, that he can really fight. Yellow Beezy and Chris Brown's alleged victims are seeking 50 million in damages. Well, they won't be getting none out of Beezy because after he paid lawyers' fee, I don't know if he got any money. Anyway, Chris Brown and Beezy were hit with a lawsuit from four men accusing of them of assault. The men alleged they were invited by Brown to enjoy the VIP section in Fort Worth, but once they arrived, things took an unfortunate turn. They accused Brown of telling his entourage, including Yellow Beezy, to beat them up over some old beef. The alleged victims are seeking 50 million. They won't get that. Okay, so we got that. 324. What's the day, y'all? The 25th? Say March 24th. Oh, here we go. So, hey, how you doing? Yellow Beezy was arrested in his role again with rapper MO3. That's all I had. Oh, I must have deleted that. I got. I went wanted to do this one. Mm. Oh, this from today. No, we wanted yesterday. I don't think I got no, I don't. Maybe I deleted that. Okay, so let's move along. So we starting at 320.
Yeah, we on Boss Talk TV. Keep on going back until they figure out what they need to figure out. Then they come back at you again. When the MO3 thing, trying it, and I'm like, what are they? No, they ain't retrying him. They bring him back down to testify. He didn't cut a deal. Wow, man. Why do 10 when you can tell on a friend? Well, I'm telling you, man, it's crazy out here, man. And like I said, you think it was 2020 when the Mo3 thing happened. And, basically.
This is Boss Talk. I like him and OG.
It's kind of over with. But when it comes down to federal and all the stuff that can be done, these cases can go back so far, and they can keep, just like the what happened with Big U, they can keep on going back until they figure out what they need to figure out. Then they come back at you again. How far do they go back, OG? Let me know. There's no statute of limitations on murder. Okay. There's no statute of limitations on murder. They can get you in 2060. When it comes down to it, a dead body, the blood is going to seep from the ground, and you're going to have to testify. This happened November the 11th, 2020. And well, see, that's what's wrong with these dudes that do this stuff, and when they do it, and these guys that go to prison for him and they leave him for dead. Now, if he had took care of that boy, probably, allegedly, because I don't know, I wasn't there, but it had to be something disgruntled that he was not doing to make this dude testify against him at this late date. Yeah, I waited to report on it because I was like, man, is this real? Because people have been saying they've been trolling this situation for years, right? And so when I seen Say Cheese posted, Dallas Global posted, because these are, people that I know. So like, man, it must be, when there's smoke, there's fire. Then I started getting texts. I started getting all type of attachments sent to me. And I'm like, man, this is real. And I'm like, they really have picked up Yella Beezy, and they ain't giving him, and he don't have a bond. And when you look it up, it shows he's locked up and with no bond. And it's like, man, you hate to see anybody lose their life.
Right, but he got a bond, $2 million.
We want every side to come together to attempt to take down the Hunter side. Man, they got to.
Oh, I like this. This is Real Tune TV. I really like him. He break it down.
It saddens me to report this because I actually broke this story 2 years ago. I remember when I got the call the day that 3 was killed and found on the highway, right? Chased down, running for his life, and dude hops out the car, shoots him. Fun fact, I actually interviewed dude. It's on Real Tone TV. He's a cool dude. People in Dallas know him. People in Dallas mess with him. Despite the allegations on his name, Ducky P, an affiliate of his, he was a cool dude. People in Dallas know him. People in Dallas mess with him. All of these kids were cool kids. And it's very unfortunate that they got themselves wrapped up in a situation like this. And if you look at their background, you'll know that these kids, they don't have much money. They're from the slums of Oak Cliff. And if you've ever been through the cliff, like, they really got it hard out there. You know what I'm saying? Like, all parts of Dallas, they really got it hard out there. Not all parts of Dallas, the Cedar Hills and the...
And I never knew that because I thought Dallas was a wealthy city. I really did. I didn't know that they had it hard out there in Dallas.
Areas,
I'm gonna let this play because
so there's no surprise that after doing a year or so and not having any support, not getting credit as, oh, you did something good, because remember at the time of 3's death, everybody hated 3. People didn't like 3. 3 wasn't a fan favorite. 3 wasn't loved.
And that's something that tripped me out as well, because I thought that everybody loved 3. I had no idea that he was like this, so I'm glad I found this video to give me the history, because he gives the history. And this is what is it? Real Tune TV.
City of Dallas, like, yeah, he had love. Most of his love came from places other than Dallas. So the killers of 3 probably thought they were doing a good job or a good service when they signed up for the task. They probably thought they were going to be praised. They probably thought they were going to go down as hood legends. They didn't know that everybody would turn out to love 3 and despise those who stood against 3, right? They didn't know that. So it does not surprise me that somebody is telling. And it doesn't surprise me that Yella Beezy is caught up in this mess. And I'm going to be the first to say it, right? Because I actually mess with Yella. I mess with Trap Boy. And I kind of took a step back from the type of content that other blogs was putting out because it was kind of accusatory. It wasn't real journalism work. But come to find out, many of these blogs had a point. And I think the whole city kind of knew Yella may have had something to do with it. Like, it was very apparent, right? Because he started being quiet. Now, Trap Boy Freddy, 3 called him a backup dancer, and he did back up Yella. He did play the backup role. But Yella was the shit popper. So how does all of a sudden the number 1 shit popper is now quiet as a mouse?
Right.
For the last 2-3 years, right? Quiet as a mouse. There's only one explanation for it. Either, one, he fell all the way off and lost his sauce, or 2, he's scared. He's scared. Because he knows that anything he say can and will be used against him. Now, is Trap Boy guilty? I don't think so. I don't think Trap Boy had anything to do with it. Trap Boy is so smart. He's such a real street guy that if he did have something to do with it, he wouldn't say it. You know what I'm saying? He'll speak his piece and he'll get out the way. But I don't think he had anything to do with it. I think Yella Beezy is very unfortunate. And we seen that often. We seen a trend of Yella kind of running from the situation, running from the problem. We seen Yella Beezy's associates and artists that he signed, like Jose Bodega, right? In videos with the person who was picked up for killing 3. So come to find out 2 to 3 years later, does the feds have more evidence? No. The feds have a witness. The person who y'all left in custody, forgot about, didn't give any shout outs to, probably quit feeding them, probably stopped feeding his family, and he told. You know what I mean? Who's gonna stay in jail that long for something that they didn't even know they were getting themselves into? And what I mean by that is these kids under 24 years old sign up for things that's gonna cost them the rest of their life for a temporary satisfaction that won't even cover the cost of an attorney, right? Won't even cover their attorney fees. And so there's some ranting going on, and that's as simple. That's all there is to it. I saw the mother of MO3 spoke out. I'm actually gonna pull up the news article and read and see what they actually have going on with this situation. All right. Yella Beezy arrested. Oh, Yella Beezy too. He had it so bad. When you read it, how he got his chain took. You remember KJ from West Dallas snatched your shit, had you walking out the club talking about, cuz, that nigga got my chain. You was up on my mama. Now, I would have been embarrassed too. And I got the type of money to get you touched. And then you in Oak Cliff and I got connections in Oak Cliff. Like, MO3 was moving sloppy enough to get touched. But embarrassing somebody is not motive enough to kill them.
So he took Yella Beezy chain.
It's motive enough to have them touched up. Maybe motive enough to do something, but to kill them, you need more motive than that. And so I want y'all to go back and do your due diligence on when Yella Beezy's car was shot up on the freeway in Dallas. And MO3 rapped about it. I hit up that rapper. What rapper did you hit up, MO3? He's talking about Yella Beezy.
Wow.
His car spun out of control. He barely made it. I'm like, I'm getting closer. He's talking about Yella Beezy. Yella Beezy could have died. And so you telling me you almost killed me, and I'm supposed to let that slide? I'm not justifying Yella Beezy's motive, but I'm simply highlighting Yella Beezy's motive. I'm simply explaining why Yella Beezy would have wanted MO3 dead. It's because MO3 wanted Yella dead. Now let's talk about why did 3 want Yella dead. There's this cat in Dallas that was killed, R.I.P. Roy Lee, right? Well, he was jumped. Let's start off with him being jumped by Yella Beezy after Roy Lee got on Real Life Street Stars and made several aims and attacks at Yella Beezy. And when Yella Beezy seen him, it was on sight. When Yella Beezy seen Rainwater, it was on sight.
Wow.
So Yella is telling you the mentality that he's having against these people.
Wow.
Mind you, Rain ain't 3. Roy Lee ain't 3. 3 a real gangster. And you're not just about to jump on 3.
I was so, that messed me up. I had no idea because 3 is so short. I'm short too, but short people don't play. Wow, that messed me up.
There not be no consequences. So 3's also not outside like that. 3 wasn't outside. I lived in Dallas for about 3-4 years, and I can tell you, Yella Beezy was outside. Trap Boy Freddy was outside. Yella wasn't outside after 3 died. Trap would still pop out. So I remember I was a club promoter at this club called Harris House of Heroes. One Tuesday, Yella and 3, Trap and 3 came. Trap and Yella came actually. 3 never came. 3 wasn't that type of dude. He wasn't the type of dude you was gonna catch at a club. You catch him at a show. If he got a show, he pulling up. But at that time, he wasn't really getting booked in Dallas like that. You know what I mean? And so we didn't really get to see 3 just chilling in Dallas. That wasn't his MO. That wasn't what he did. He wasn't just smoking. He wasn't just hanging on the block. His friends had turned on him a long time ago, so you wouldn't just catch 3 outside like that. But you would catch Yella and Trap outside like that. You catch them. And I remember seeing them guys, and it's like, Trap, he's loved. Yella, he's fucked with. And there's a difference between loved and messed with. See, because people have love.
Wow, I didn't even know that. Wow. Real Tune, I appreciate you because you gave a history. Because you telling me things I never knew. Because I never was a fan of Yella, but I love MO3 outside. When I became hip to him and I started playing his music. And he was so talented.
Yella, but they really love Trap. And so for 3 to chip at that love that Yella was getting to almost kill Yella, and then Yella get famous right after that, and now 3's on the come up, and he done did this to me, put me in the hospital. I gotta watch my success from the hospital room. 3 had to go. It's very unfortunate. I'm wishing the best for Yella Beezy in this situation if he is innocent. If he is innocent, I hope that he comes home, but I'm gonna be honest, it doesn't look good. The motive is there. Everything from this situation points back to Yella Beezy.
Sure do. Sure do.
I think that it's just sad, man, because we got a brother in jail and we got a brother in the grave. That's where the streets lead, guys. If you're watching this right now and you're one of those kids who you want to take it upon yourself to join the streets or hang with these rappers got this money, these rappers can put you in a better position in life, and you ready to crash out behind these rappers, guess what?
Mm-hmm.
They not bigger than the law. And guess what? The streets lead to jail and death.
That's it.
And regardless of many courtside seats Yella Beezy has had at the Dallas Mavericks game, how many chains he's bought, how many children he's had, how many women he's had, right? He's in the same predicament because life is precious, right? And
Man, I really appreciate that. I thought that was really good.
what Freddie do to you? Nothing. I'm just a MO3 fan, and I'm friends with Rainwater. I'm a MO3 fan, and I'm taking sides now. Ain't nobody riding for MO3, so I'm riding for MO3. And I'm saying Trap Boy Freddie and Yella Beezy in the name of MO3. Them got Mo. Don't clip Mo3 on mine. Man, I'm mad the motherfucker long live 3. The city of Dallas been dead since Mo dead. Y'all done took the life away until Mo3. I'm mad the motherfucker every time I pass by that motherfucker highway and this was celebrating. You Trap Boy Freddie, you was straight up. You and Yella Beezy. Look what happened to you was cursed. I told you when Mo3 died, you was gonna be cursed. Your career was gonna drown and die. Both of y'all still here because it keeps the. It would have been better if niggas wouldn't come with the beefing approach. We all could have got money together. It's unity, bro. It's strength in number. Every place that you go, when they see it going up and burning, going crazy, it's because niggas sticking together. I share your music, you share my music, you share his music. We all lift each other up. When I drop, you drop. We all like, you know what I'm saying? If niggas want to came with that villain approach, the city of Dallas would be a different. We think Ziegler and Montana, you know what I'm saying? Not trying to say they biting off no shit like that. I'm saying like they unified. They bringing every little nigga around them. They all eating together. That shit look good as fuck. We could have did the same thing. But out of the people that was at the front, there was a couple of them that had egos and wanted to be the big dog. You gotta understand at that time, Dallas wasn't like it wasn't even no Dallas music on the scene at that time, like far as like in the clubs. Yeah. So niggas want to be the one like, oh yeah, I don't want to turn Dallas up, or I'm the nigga of Dallas. Ooh. And we're like, bro, we could all act together. It wasn't no reason for us to be divided. Like that's when the egos come in. At, you know what I'm saying? Or the people trying to split them up and like just being 100. Like they need to put
He got a point.
on the manager nigga because he put the key in a lot of niggas. At the end of the day, you a grown man, so I can't say like, oh, he made him do that. He made him do that, but at the same time, you made that decision to keep going on to indulging in bullshit. Yeah. You did that with 2-3 different people. It was honestly, I just wanted to know like what dude had against me. The manager dude, like nigga, you obsessed with me. Every interview, you speaking of me. I think a lot of that is. It's pain too. It's pain, but you were doing it before then. Like your whole game plan was. What do you mean? Like his whole game plan was to try to turn me down or just try to get shit to flip on me. Before even MO3? Yeah, before that. Like, you knew him before MO3? I never knew of him. Like I never knew I knew of him. Like that's what I'm saying. Like it wasn't no deep time. No. What it do, world? Damn, Beezy.
And he knew him.
Everybody want to make an example out of somebody. Somebody gonna make an example out of you. You keep on throwing rocks at the. Hey man, somebody gonna make an example. And I'm not talking about nobody in particular.
Right. Who is this? This is Tazy F Baby.
Well, after we did the interview with you, I interviewed Mo3. Who? Mo3. I don't know who that is. Don't know who that is? No, I don't know who that is. Okay. But I'm like, how? No, in the words of Gucci, put that ass in the dirt, Nick. Oh, show, you did. Come on, take a toast. Read between the lines, this ain't a song. I'm the one that shadow boy, act like you don't know. Don't come. Yeah. All right, so look, man. I'm about to make a lot of money off this violence and hip hop. So while he was doing the interview about violence and hip hop, Mo3 was being murdered. Ain't that crazy? Let's check it out.
Oh my God. Here you go.
Dang, it's touching my boy though. The life. Yeah. 6 months, your life, whole life can change if you just put a good grind up behind it. I feel like you just got to stick to who you are and not try to be something that you ain't. And don't let the fans and all that shit just pump your head up. Because a lot of the fans keep the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the bullshit blogs get the shit going. You know what I'm saying? When you steady posting, beefing with each other and putting, what do you think gonna happen? Like, y'all the cause of it. Everybody want to make an example out of somebody. Somebody gonna make an example out of you. You keep on throwing rocks at the. Hey man, somebody gonna make an example. And I'm not talking about nobody in particular. Let's not get that up. Just talking about period. You know what I'm saying? Even with, I feel like even some rappers say in their lyrics, bro, that shit come into existence. You heard that rapper got shot on the tollway? The second man has.
Man. I like this guy here. He is so cool.
Yo, it's your boy Beezy, man.
SBGBTV.
It's not about the setback. It's about the get back. But at first, I'm going to play the one where Wack denies it and plays dumb. Bro, he's tricking a lot of people. He's a narcissistic piece of shit. It's relevant to the trial phases. It's out there, don't, you know, that's the, gotta put this up here about Wack like Luce is going to do. And he's
No, I'm not gonna play this. Let me just go ahead and let that go.
Stories tonight, starting with an update on a rapper gunned down on a highway 5 years ago. Dallas police now say Yella Beezy hired a hitman to kill his one-time friend turned rival, MO3. All I see is Yella, take them Berettas. Outside I ain't lacking, don't think that I'm me. I hit up that rapper, you made him famous, and he barely made it, but we're not again. The city they talking, they know what I do. Louisville police say at 3:38 this morning, they got a 911 call from a driver saying he'd been shot multiple times by someone in another vehicle in the northbound lanes of the Sam Rayburn Tollway.
Fair use. I didn't know they was playing music, YouTube. I apologize.
Conway was shot 3 times and was still conscious and breathing when he was transported to a nearby hospital. Conway told investigators he was out with friends and had dropped them off in Louisville and was on his way home when he was fired on. Police say more than a dozen rounds were fired into Conway's vehicle. Investigators are hoping businesses and or tollway cameras will lead them to the suspects. You heard that rapper got shot on the tollway?
Duty, White was free on bond for unlawful possession of a firearm by a felon. Brown is the second person to be indicted in Noble's death and is being held at the Limestone County Jail near Waco. The indictment and subsequent release from the Dallas Police Department of Brown's arrest warrant affidavit was the first public mention that he was alleged to be connected to Noble slaying. An arrest warrant affidavit for Brown stated, a witness reported Brown was upset over a relationship that involved Noble and the witness, and that Brown had contacted another witness multiple times before Noble's death to ask if he was at a specific location. In an interview with a police detective, Brown said he had recently learned that Noble had been dating a known witness. And that
wow, this was over girl. That's what Charleston White was saying, that this was over a girl. Y'all got to do better. Wow.
to the channel, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. I want everybody to embrace themselves and really pay close attention to what the DA said. They said that Yellow Beezy was in his truck driving. He see the police behind him. They pull him over for a regular traffic stop. Next thing you know, Yellow Beezy, he started talking tough to them.
He look out the window. They done called for backup, and they done called 2 more other
This
squad
is street
cars.
blog.
Now, this is where the dude proceeded to let him know that they're about to take him in for the murder for hire for MO3. The initial police report, it showed that Yella Beezy was the one that gave $150,000 to Banzo Bling so that him and his homie can do that to MO3. And I want y'all to know, Devin Brown, the dude who just got out, he told on Yella Beezy, and everybody thought that Yella Beezy was going to get away with this. RIP Mo3. Drop them RIP Mo3s down in the comments section.
Wow.
Let me know if you're a fan of Mo3. And I want y'all to know, the way that they got out on them, it goes to show these, like, come on, man.
Broad daylight.
Since day one.
Broad
And
daylight.
Jossie Banks is the main one. They said Jossie Banks is the one who told them Mo3 gonna be at my house. And y'all gotta understand, as soon as Devin Brown heard about he was gonna be there, they already plotted it the day before. Jossie Banks, she ain't want to tell her baby daddy because she already knew he was gonna be on dummy. So what she did was she made it look suspicious. As she let Mo3 in, her baby daddy was calling the phone because he already knew she met up with Yella Beezy. The Fed said that Devin Brown was peeking through the window as soon as he heard that Mo3 was up in there. He got wind of that immediately. I want y'all to know, these the same people who wanted to take Mo3 out of there. And I want y'all to know, as soon as Mo3 stopped at the gas station, this is where it all went to pieces. Mo3 should have never got taken out the box like that. Mo3 was the main one who tried to put them in position.
Wow.
Like, at the end of the day, like, come on now, you can't really get mad at the way that Yella Beezy, he went in. You can't get mad at the way he went in, but the way that he did it, like, you could tell he was guilty. This used to be your friend. That's why you can't trust everybody.
I like him. This is Street Blogs 4L.
And then you turn on this man, all because you got mad. You can't get mad at Mo3 for nothing. Mo3 was the person, he didn't drink or smoke or nothing. All he did was go out there and put his life on the line for his homies. He was riding or die for Bubba.
Wow.
Bubba told him at the beginning, don't trust them. Hit the like button if you think that Mo3 should have never trusted them, because for 2 years straight, he was going back and forth feuding with them. Like they rival games. Like the feds, they ain't playing no games.
Sure ain't.
They said that Yella Beezy is connected to the getaway driver. Now I want y'all to know, the dude that's locked up right now, he was locked up for a federal gun case, but the feds end up coming to get him. They talked to him, they interrogated him. He let them know, Yella Beezy. And this is why Yella Beezy, he's sitting back looking like, man, Devin Brown just got out. Now I want y'all to know.
Wow.
Oak Cliff, it's going to be over with. Hey, y'all already know. As soon as they go to court, they're going to have to testify.
Yep.
Like, but if y'all think that Mo3 deserves justice, regardless of how they feel about it, they don't like to fight no more. A lot of people don't like to fight no more. And this is why everybody kept saying, Devin Brown, he was scared at first. Like at the end of the day, hit the like button if you think that Devin Brown, they were scared. That's why it took all of them to get one person. Come on now, it's your baby mama. He was over your baby mama house.
Wow.
But y'all sent Q1 White to do it.
Wow.
At the end of the day, this is why the feds, they looking at it as if, like, man, y'all set the wrong person up, because now they coming back for him. Now they coming back for this boy.
Wow.
He was the main one, acting like he ain't had nothing to do with it, but the feds don't come unless they got all the evidence that they need.
Facts.
Mo3.
Facts.
There's a lot of people knew. They knew Yella Beezy had something to do with it from the beginning. A lot of people kept acting like they ain't know. It's sad. But we already know what's going on. We know exactly what they doing. I would like to send my condolences out to MO3. Hit the like button if you feel that they gonna come get Trap Boy Freddy because he thought it was over with. He thought he was gonna get away with it. You ain't just finna get away with that quick like that.
Wow.
Do you know what they did? Do you know how many witnesses was out there? Do you know? Do you know what they did to this man? MO3 left behind kids. Like, come on now. This is why the feds came back and said that they gonna get every last one of them. And this is why the first person they came back and get was Yella Beezy.
Ooh.
Soon as that boy got out of jail, they came back and got him.
Wow.
Boosie said that Yella Beezy now, all of them deserve to be gone. Like, at the end of the day, if Boosie saying it, I know they had something to do with it. And Yella Beezy, he can't plead not guilty to this one. He can't say he ain't had nothing to do with this one. RP MO3. MO3 was the main one trying to help them. And this is the thanks he get.
But according to other sources, MO3 wasn't innocent. Wasn't innocent. He was a vision his friend Bubba death, allegedly. This deep, baby.
Every time. Every single time. It's always your homies.
Yup.
Especially if you've been putting in work. MO3, he was one of the main ones who kept telling everybody, he kept saying, Bubba still be here right now. If they didn't trust Yella Beezy. Devin Brown, he's sitting back, he's looking at it like, man, it was reported that the shooter, you feel me, opened fire on him on the highway, but it wasn't him. But it was your baby mama whose house he was at. So this is how you know.
Wow.
This is how you know them boys thought they was slick. They thought they was gonna get away with it. Do y'all think that they like they kind of like it's kind of a failed mission now because MO3 is gone, and then on top of MO3 gone, you sit here and see this. You see this boy. He's sitting back looking like he's still gonna be moving through the city, knowing that they got a bounty on this man.
Wow.
For this man, they wanted him to keep on making his moves, keep doing what you're doing. Keep acting like we forgot about it. Ain't no limitations on murder. And this dude right here, he the main one told on him. That's why when the passenger, she looked over, she said, it's about MO3.
Wow.
Yella Beezy was hurt. Shout out to everybody who been rocking with the channel, because I've been telling people, I told them exactly what they did. And it's a lot of people who thought that, like, they actually thought that they was going to get away with it. Like, real talk. This is why people go out there and they do what they do. And then a lot of people sit there, get themselves in that jam. Yella Beezy thought he was going to get away with this.
Wow. Wow. I did not know this.
RP MO3, man. I would like to send my condolences out to MO3 family, because they the main ones. They the main ones sitting back. They've been trying to figure out, like, when is they going to catch this man. They finally got him. They finally got him. And a lot of people knew MO3, he was going to be one of the ones who changed the game. This is why Boosie kept saying he need to stay away from Yella Beezy and them. And I want to show y'all the receipts, man. They said that his family, they not playing no games. They said Yellow Beezy, he should have never did it. Like, real talk. I want y'all to know Yellow Beezy was the main one who kept telling everybody, MO3, he this, he that. I don't know MO3. Like, 1 minute you cool with him, next minute you ain't got no beef with him, but then whole time you had something to do with him getting sent. Man, hey, this bogus because they used to be cool, y'all.
Man, this shout out to Street Blogs for Air. Wow. Mm, mm, mm. He broke that down. This is Scano. I love Scano. I haven't heard this, but let me hear what he's saying. He out of Cleveland.
So they finally got around to snatching up Yellow Beezy behind this MO3 hit. And the reason I say finally is because I don't know how I be just coming across this information, man. But it's been out there, that what has been speculated. But a lot of people was thinking that, this girl Joshua, one of the Jackson sisters. Now, the one that MO3 was dealing with.
Right.
The baby mother of Devin Brown, the alleged shooter who ran down Buddy on the highway.
You left the cats out there?
Now, everybody was speculating from the jump that this girl, set the play up, woo-woo. And I've been, because I fuck with MO3. I'm late to the party. I ain't get hip to dude till right before he got killed.
Me too. Me too.
I've been kind of keeping up with this shit. And I don't think that she knew. I don't think she set it up. At some point, she knew what the play was. And I think she went along with her baby daddy, Devin Brown, But I don't think she, she might not have even known until after the fact. But I don't think this girl ran the play. Her sisters, the Sweet Peach, the other two Jackson sisters, it's looking like these chicks was heavily involved in it. So the common denominator with a lot of this beef that's being publicized as far as the rap industry. The common denominator with most of these cases, almost every single situation, these niggas either grew up together or, at some point affiliated with each other. Oftentimes these dudes was friends. The only case were probably with Vaughn and Quando. Outside of that, all this other shit. So a lot of times, man, it's like I said before, the big dog complex. Like, what? You telling me Houston, the state of Texas, is not big enough, for multiple rappers to shine?
Right. That part.
Because these niggas was friends at some point.
Yep, they was.
But so basically, it's the same shit. He's being accused of, murder for hire. Or setting up the murder. Putting a bag on both 3A. And Devin Brown, not to say he didn't already have reason, I don't think this was strictly behind his baby mama. But who the hell knows, man? I ain't inside these niggas' heads. But just the way things play, I think it just lined up that way. You know what I'm saying? It was like, yeah, this just added more. The bag on his head added more fuel to it. Yeah, I'll take that. Nigga already hit my baby mama. You know what I'm saying? And I think at some point she knew what was up. And I think
he flipped out the screen.
Yeah.
What, you didn't make sure that was up?
It was, and he knocked it down.
She just stayed out the way. And I mentioned this previously. It's the nigga who survived a beef.
Yep.
That get demonized.
Y'all ain't noticed that in almost every one of these cases, whether it's Dolph and Yo Gotti, Dirk, you know what I'm saying, FPG Duck in that situation. It's the niggas who survive a war who get demonized. So everybody now saying, yeah, they finally got Beezy, bitch ass, hating ass nigga. If y'all don't, y'all must not really knew what was going on, in Dallas and Houston before all this shit hit the internet. Like, niggas weren't fucking with MO3 like that in Houston, man. Like, Mo3 was not that nigga in Houston till after he started getting, like, recognition from around other parts of the country. Niggas in Dallas weren't fuck, like, you know, but when Mo3 got hit up, though, when he got hit up, then all of a sudden, I'm smoking a smokeless cigarette. When he got hit up, like I said, it's the nigga that survived the beef that become the villain. Y'all don't understand what was going on.
Wow, that is so true. I never even looked at it like that.
In pursuant to said agreement, Keon White did and there intentionally, knowingly caused the death of said deceased by shooting deceased with a firearm, a deadly weapon. So they're chronologically putting this together that this murder was ordered by Marquise Conway. So anyway, let's go on. But it's a tough night for him. I mean, I understand this brother has never done any major time, and it's critical. Your first night in jail, facing insane traffic tickets, you ain't ready to do.
Facts.
You got so much potential right now of people coming around you in those jails trying to get deals and taking any information. If you sit there with them, they'll get with the police, and the police will concoct some stuff and give them this same testimony right here that they indicted him with in the affidavit and some stuff on the police report, and have this man get on the stand as a confidential informant and say that he was your cellie and will say that he admitted to the murder.
So you saying, okay, so with him not being green to the fact that you saying they can get so down and dirty with you that they can have somebody placed in there really with you just to try to get information from you in order to try to set you up to tell your side of the story. So the main thing is don't confide. And I hope he got somebody in his corner saying, look, man, this your first. Look, don't confide in nobody. You don't know these people, but these people play a serious game in there when you're locked up.
Let me correct you here. Even if you know them people, if they're in jail, they would rather get out and have you go to jail for life than them spending some time in jail.
Facts.
I done seen people tell on people just to have a weed case 6 months in the county jail and give up a man on a murder. Wow. So your friends, they said, man, what happened? Man, what really happened? Oh, man, that nigga told on me. Man, he said this, and I told him, don't say nothing. Anything you say can and will be held against you in the court of law.
That's your Miranda rights.
If his mother is hearing this, if his brothers and sisters, his relatives, don't get on the phone with him talking about nothing on that phone.
Facts.
Wow. So yeah, these are.
And that's where Loose Cannon is messing up right now. He on the phone trying to stay relevant on the internet, and they listen and record, and they go, everything he say will be used against him on them phones. Crazy.
this, and his attorney, can he get a bond reduction or something, or you think that's where it's at? Oh, well, he can get a bond reduction, but shit, it'll be 30 days before he go back to court. Oh, yeah, he ain't gonna sit in there no 30 days. Yeah, they're doing bond reduction. See, the state of Texas don't have the 72-hour rule like set in California. If you're not in front of a magistrate in 72 hours in California,
we got that in Michigan as well. The 72-hour rule, you got to see a judge. Yep.
The case will be thrown out, so 72 hours to 14 days. But in Texas, you got the bond hearing, which they do that, but they can arraign you from anywhere from 45 days to 6 months. So they don't have a time limitations on you going to court to be arraigned. So yeah, you can set up another bond hearing if you got enough money. You probably can get one earlier, but if they gave him a $2 million bond, if at all he can make the bond, he better get the hell up on out of there right now and fight this sucker from the street. Yeah, and like I said, man, I'm a big believer in the fact that once you get out, man, to be real with you, you go in, right? And once you get a bond, you know, you got to think about it. The DA and all them playing games, but once you get a bond and you get out of there, now you have to beg and call your lawyer to educate you on how to make your next move so that you don't mess up the case.
Facts.
I'm under the impression you get out, I know you know when a real hustler come home, he don't never stop. He got to hit that studio, give us some tracks or something.
He got to go to work. He done. He done. This MO3 mama.
Anonymous underscore.
This hooker anonymous.
For the longest, so we recently created a community where we will upload videos that we, and when it finally catch up to them, because eventually it always does, everybody acts surprised like they don't know what's going on. Like y'all wasn't the same ones cheering these guys on because, you know, everyone was entertained by the beef. Everybody was entertained by the controversy. But as soon as the feds come and you hear these guys got arrested for X, Y, and Z, now everybody wants to act like they don't know what's going on. Free him, free this one. I have no sympathy. I have no sympathy. And I'm going to tell y'all why. These grown men allow social media to pretty much antagonize the situation and cause them to crash out and do things they know in their right mind they shouldn't be doing. Right? But it is damn if you do, damn if you don't. Because if you get on social media and you act like this rapper, you tell that you did this, you caught this body, and you say that is a lot of people speculate that Rainwater may or may have not had something to do with the demise of MO3 as well. Now, allegedly, they're saying that MO3 was on the phone with Rainwater the whole time when everything went down, and they believe he was there to distract MO3 from what was about to happen because he had knowledge that they was about to carry out what they was about to do. Now, keep in mind, this is all alleged. Y'all can go on social media and find it yourself. But like I said, it must have some type of validity to it.
Yeah, because Rainwater name all over.
Had something to say in regards to the manager. So we're going to get to all that, man. But before we do, make sure you hit that thumbs up button so we can get
I want to hear what his mama said.
And if you're not subscribed to the platform already, make sure you do so now. Let's get into it. Now, aside from the post MO3's mother made, when news finally spread that Yella Beezy was arrested for the unaliving of MO3, where she mentioned that justice was basically served, it was another post that had people talking. It was in reference to Rainwater, who was the manager of MO3 at the time of his demise. And since MO3 been gone, it's always been speculation and theories that Rainwater allegedly had involvement in his demise. So one user on Facebook will post the MO3 mom's page as they would say, quote, Rainwater using MO3 when and how he wants to. Rainwater is the one that needs to be checked. MO3's mother would respond saying, quote, his day coming. Another person under that Will respond same call.
Ooh, his day coming. Come on, mama. Oh shoot! I didn't mean to. Oh shoot! Mm. Yep. Like, share, and subscribe. RIP to MO3. Because when you came out with outside, that's when I found out who you was. Yellow Beezy, you done. You better cop a plea. Like, share, subscribe, leave a comment.